this time round, what the party have said, they say, you need to see for no BM. Obia for what the member. National chairman, one of us for example, say at this moment we need everybody on board. I mean, everybody should come and contribute. So what I say, and let me tell you, it's not just me candidate and I'm supporting in terms of these things that I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. Even areas you can have done some for some people. That is all that we are doing. People are supporting from diverse ways. Just yesterday, somebody approached me with something. All right. People are supporting who want to be afraid. Oh, I remember one man came to my constituency from the Western region. Why a party member? Oh, but on the Western was stating that the day he was coming here, I think he read about 200 t-shirts or something. Yeah, about 200 or 100 t-shirts. One of them in Kanye, but he brought some quantity of t-shirts and some little bit of funds. Saying for support to Kakran, so what to be. So that is what people are doing, especially for NDC. This mini support, you know, little drops of water makes a mighty ocean. The Kakran, a month for the boy and Kakran, and many, I mean, one more brain adopted several, constituencies and other things that they are sponsoring with a huge sums of money.
7 days to election. Is it clear enough? Picture no very clear. Image clear. Say election way NDC movie very clear now.
One thing that I don't do, or I've said myself many years, I will never be complacent about this election. But I know before the God that I serve that we are going to win. But I did my friends say, oh, you're winning, until you close the game. You're home here. Until you close the game, you're home here. Because, you see, election, you say, that is what we know. Don't forget. Young NDC for you. I said, I remember that easy that was you said, you when papa. You know, when you are dining with the devil, you go with what? A long spoon. Ubenwa, if you are not the big gun, wouldn't say now the long spoon, the better than they are furniture at the Abba. Abedi. That is what we are doing. And they, we don't really agree. Somebody came to me and confided in me that, they have been given some phone number. Is it a phone number? EC officials, from the various polling stations will send certain results to the EC chair directly from the polling station the moment it is declared. Is that how it was done in the past? What's the one electronic transmission? So what that the way and electronic? Why are you giving those people certain phone numbers that they should send results to you? Meanwhile, you are telling us that we are going to do manual transmission of results, right? You know, so you declare we got a police station Kiwa. Police station Kiwa.
So electoral commissioner Kasa Momonye resort in free polling station. They will take it from the collation centers. The regional collation center, the constituency collation center.
Kwame, is to do propaganda. With the level of my education and exposure, propaganda. I speak on relevance. I speak of matters of truth. But say, an EC official told me. I'm a lawyer, I don't have to sit here to disclose in Pakunidi. It will be very unfair. And it will affect me as well. But say, so also unfair number BM will be our America.
Say electoral commission, I'm more numbers, I'm more phones. I
don't know what phones were given, but I know that a particular number has been given to certain officials. Not all the officials anyway, but I think it will mostly be the leading ones among them. It's a police station kill now. You declare. You declare, you will send that results now we know police station by text to that particular number.
Okay.
To that particular number. What are you doing? You are in how church now. You're feeling things in an no, be the results that you can't call that. So now let me ask a question here. Should that be the case? Normal Sunday Brown now, ABR police station kill no, MBP near 200, and this near 220. Not 220, no, 202.
202.
Why 202? Or texting by mistake. Was texting 202. Yet results in the BA answer of police station want to just say and this near 220. Which one is the woman going to believe? It's just a question
to pink sheets.
Thank you. This point should draw your attention to the fact that Oketa Sobedi declared results in 24 hours. And the reason behind it is in the match round.
interesting. You go so I will Dwabre so enti ma wadwen kire no embra na afi yentimi eni nkomo. Ora ma tena me do akasa sanso so ana Dr. Mamodu Bawumia anso akasa na afi wo hwe the very issues and border on free SHS. Ene de keka ka ho nyina ye de mo nkomo but lawyer wa ha yi de ye ma na kwanya no na ontie no free hotel na afi ye nko yanim. Lawyer I mean to you on that.
Ba me nni ndia wo kasa nyina as one win since as ma start tesere.
E de ntia.
Ba me azden. What's it that about me yesterday? What they kind of maintain?
Are they confused or they think we have short memories?
What they for?
Bawumia on free SHS debates. Or the more NDC for.
Okay.
And then the facts are clear. NPP brought free SHS.
Okay.
And then NPP initiated free SHS.
Yeah, true constitution, Bawumia no. Yeah, true Ghana constitution, but Dr. Bawumia no hobby. Has he ever taken time to read the Ghana constitution? Well, who is a shimuda? Say one more a trunk constitution to me, you know, say, baby, baby, a Ghana to be a more. You make me say, young machine, your man machine, young machine, baby, will be a say, man, you're free, and well, no. Okasa MPP, the answer said, I would not knew what I buy. But it's something that you adopted from somewhere. But they mean, when baby, my main cousin Mitchell, that about me, I'm referring to CTFM online, so tell me in Quandia. There's a report which was being done by one young man or one gentleman by name Evans Ifa on CTFM online. Me kind of now, but me man just about one paragraph.
Me too.
I was say, Mohammed's free SHS good news for Ghanaians. Nana Akufo-Addo. This was on 6 March 2014. All right. I was in an interview with an Accra-based Oman FM, and Nana said if the president and his National and Democratic Congress, the NDC, government now considers the free SHS education policy possible, then it's good news for Ghanaians. I see it good news to Ghanaians. Everything we politicians do to improve the lives and benefits of Ghanaians, it's good news to all of us as Ghanaians, he reiterated. All right. As somewhere okay, because President John Dramani Mahama akotuna nimutu Parliament.
Okay.
In the State of Nation address, and I can say, Ghana is going to start, or his government is going to start, free progressive secondary school education. Now, I say, I'm penny for say, and yet dantana mo dantana de sikabano. As it turns out, Kwame, is the another more who tunica can hear him, but an among papa will to have any good resource. Everybody knows that. Go to Akuse Evansay. The dam has been blocked, blocking water from flowing. The moment that blocking out the water will flow excessively. Young free secondary school education. There are students who go into the secondary school. Maybe secondary school in Mango free. God being so good. My grandfather who took care of me was a cocoa farmer. It's old man in the cocoa phone when you see a scholarship. Jerry Rollins is a person now home at 20. And when the man mean you be the secondary school. And they are trouble and now I'm born here. Jacob saying you come to the policy in Obium. But Mamma cocoa scholarship here. Cocoa scholarship. Now free for the last and not for saying for saying I was scholarship now. Kwame.
Like Cocoa scholarship, they said that's what.
Oh, you're my wine.
Cocoa scholarship.
Wine in your business.
And go for me, brain, yabi, me, but I'm going to
na secondary school abana na free to o scholarship no go there.
Scholarship says here the co university near the.
Cocoa scholarship on the university. One is at the co university. Na na go for there.
Okay, or the about cross check that one.
Kwame, the American say when you open the floodgate say obi amra secondary school free without any cut-off in grade and everything, the numbers that are receiving are huge. And John Dramani Mahama tikasi that's me so doing na dwadwen pa na tumi bi no hu say your secondary school very free can here, but one, we need to make sure that we are going to give quality education to our children. Kwame, na bia mo no so no yan se yan kwala no so enko bon kire so ampa no say say the bebo yan say yan see schools ni bi nka Oka Brazil, one common thing that especially in America and UK, in that community schools. We do free community area. For instance, me and Birmingham. Now, school it will be a Coventry or Tamworth. No, you school within your community. It was started to see community schools. Kwame. And no numbers here say each school be a capacity of 1,500 students. We see mark 200. And you find some penny or one sweating. And never will be at the end of gum. Now, but when you are dining home, we are plywood at dining room and quality and the ocean, what class A, ocean science, not the what class B, Asian vocational skills. So, what let's say they be social studies. The Obia the ocean, the young. Are you helping the children? And only in the year, when they call examination room, I'm about 70% of them cannot enter in the tertiary institution. And you are still saying that you have done something very good. Now we have to once I want to grow. What the Marco sorry? And so then when someone baby. For the first time in the history of Ghana, your topper are buying time to top ask questions. Who taught you that? One is that. Secondary school is in Kobe, and I was one who could be over the anymore. Young Kobe. Young Kobe. I have to see even to the extent that even answer booklets were having the present picture behind it. I stand for correction because I mean what Britain made you Ghana and telling me who. So now answer booklet, not president even to the what be that? Answer booklet today, what's it? Oh how? Oh, I saw one of social media and then my issue I stand for correction. Okay. I hope there be an understanding. Then that is a very big disappointment to this very government. But some first question and the next because I need to be on Facebook. What I say? First question is there, Mount Colorado. And I'm going to go upon the so we move upon the so I say, I never. And I'm going to go and notify. So, why social media and first question, the only say, I can say, 1 million of Fanaya. Or no truck Fanaya. And others of Fanaya, no mood with no. That is, I'm not supporting any kind of rudeness towards him. No, it is wrong. But the Americans say, in trust abon into in trust abon into. And Akufo-Addo was once a minister. He has been a parliamentarian. Where did he see? Even Tamono Yampi, no, the constituency and school. Of course, Ebano Yampi. The time North and South, it's near Waka constituency back. The constituency in Namiko school. He was then my MP. Me Busan said, "Auto pass questions, Pasana." And I said, and then I don't know when we say top pass questions, what I'm going to top pass questions for the purposes of share, and then for the purpose of education, the BR Bosso say free education, constitution naka, but politicians naka no more janisa, they don't really go into details. But Ukraine constitution now, Article 25 of the 1992 Constitution, clause 1B, or say. Of the 1992 Constitution, say secondary education in its different forms, including technical and vocational education, shall be made generally available and accessible to all by every appropriate means, and in particular by the progressive introduction of free education. Mpacho, my means to be netie. Me say Ukraine Constitution na Article 25, Clause 1B. Of the 1992 Constitution. Their Constitution no eka about free education, any free SHS no, and no any. It is so because no what Constitution more that you know say no correct say what Constitution more. Article 25 Clause 1B say secondary education in its different forms. In its different forms, secondary education in its different forms, and a constitution no, as specified to go further to say technical and vocational education shall be made free. And then in the constitution, when the word shall is kept, then it means a mandatory, say at any point in time, I shall be made generally available and accessible to all by every appropriate means, and in particular by the progressive introduction of free education. And see, I know any day a year constitution no on free education. Lawyer, article here saying send it way wow sompa the amtra kan ana so kan it's only we not about me not chingro for trans now be catch na and this for you know you can Ghana for short memory. How can we think now we wrote the constitution and And I won Ghana.
92.
Of course, they were not part of
the
it.
People's Assembly.
They were not part of it. Maybe before come. The then time Aduba said they should not be part of anything. They were not part of it. Yet they are trying. Now, Ghana for one get the same.
But free education, why free education? And this is why free education.
But 2015,
senior high school.
2015, they started and no never.
2015, in my national budget, I'm already on November. Much states said there will be progressive free education.
And the constitution again. What kind of thing?
Education shall be made progressively free.
And one year usually. We are law-abiding citizens. And we are law-abiding political party.
Okay. And the person me here say progressive free education. Any free education.
Brofun we brofun ba akopon. Said fertilizer na make say ya not for say we ma not no e for say nkwa na boy say omoto mangrofo. And no so be progressive level no say free education. But the distinction between the two is say or no dey no. The why and say for instance with a grade what's the first no now secondary school I think say when you a grade you need up to I think a grade 24 or 30 or so.
A grade 24
or 30 one of them and say what you I think tertiary institution right.
Yeah.
No that be now we hear so if you just as secondary school
yeah.
it is from JSS to secondary school now we hear some grade B as some cut of me grade 9 that time. I didn't have any challenge to go through. I mean, the school I mean, oh, of course. Maybe do another school near family that.
I heard where you cassette here.
And then but what I'm trying to say is that I mean. I knew that I mean grade
I think it's between 24 and 30. But I think that one is for secondary school to tertiary.
Yeah. Let me cut off grade but the name any cut off grade. That is what he has done. And then
but lawyer, in terms of more progressive free education, no, mom state categorically the component more share library fees, ICT, culture fees, any the kekaka tuition fee, idea na parents need to but NPPDA are more comprehensive. There is nothing like payment of admission fee, there is nothing like payment of tuition fee, border fee, abayno etia basically abayno say omuntua
yeah, the no about treasure components in ye.
Oh, they were components, no. With the components. Mebobama, what they cost. So the ambassador say, on said, the dam now by Sabita Fracture, you bought them free. It means in everything that you do, you start from when? Somewhere. What does it? It was the first time that we were bringing that thing on board. Okay.
So we needed to start from somewhere. In fact, in the President Haman Book and so Obama community, I mean, they school, community schools are no sin. But mostly they are all going to be from there. There's nothing like admission, there's nothing like anything that you are going to pay.
Okay.
So that's it. Maybe be free. And now, Osaka be said. I think the following year, and the 2016 after 2016, we need Naka incorporated borders and so on board. Now, we Naka borders and so on board gradually.
Okay.
How am I even with the MVP so-called free education, a progressive from where you,
sir.
Of course, and that's why we're buying. No, no, first, second, third year. But
I would have more system,
but no woman school fees no more.
But no, Arabian who bet me.
Did he pay for them?
Arabian will take it retrogressive effect, retrospective effect.
Kwame, did he pay for them?
He didn't.
Thank you. He paid for some people, right?
The first years.
Thank you.
I know we beginning the September academic year in 2017.
The September academic year, no, now we free from where I not go from 2. No, we free from 2. I not go from 3. In the academic year, there. Send you in come. Academic year doesn't just include those who are just coming in. No. Academic year includes all levels. Those who are progressing to a different stage and those who are now joining. So that's it. Anything is like, oh, capture there. I don't want to capture Munafra. What does it? But you see, Nipo Yampo, I mean, Abedro. The Ekini.
These are the components. But these are the components under the progressive free education. We introduce here and in 2015 academic year.
Okay. That is a starting year.
That is a starting year. Most especially in budget.
Yes.
Examination fees was catered for. Library fees was catered for. Entertainment fees. SRC deals.
Thank you.
Science development fees.
Thank you.
Sports fees.
Thank
culture
you.
fees.
Thank you.
ICT fees.
Thank you.
And co-curricular fees.
Okay.
Were all taken care of. And these were the components.
School fees na your body and then make school fees.
But tuition fee want.
At the end of the day, make school fees. No, I'm just asking a question.
All these are components of the school fees.
And even when you are about your uncle, me see a scholarship because I'm in secondary school. At the end of the year was PTA dues. Now see I'm being a cover the proper school fees next exam ya bobo din a cover. But PTA dues there, my parents were still paying. So that's it. But even though number was CMB scholarship. And we are not, the air can say, Ghanaians should understand something. Everything, sometimes even a British scholarship, people could what mean you could do or not, one scholarship, but a partial.
Yeah.
A picking a baby, maybe you are one offer. It won't want for full academic, but we living
expenses.
Expenses, I don't know. One that's we are them offer one there. If this one not a funny now, sending now, you need to be back on the two. So you're saying scholarship. Your money different name. All right. So all that we are saying is that yes, that was a starting time or starting point of our progressive free education. But I want you difference here free. And I'm married free. I can't be was say. I'm saying John Mahama didn't want to end there. He had a vision of incorporating all others in the subsequent times.
And then the claims even with this component here, I'm taking care of no. Before I move from them, can idea because even this component, money me and tia.
Now I'm just going to go on.
But someone started. Someone started at the in 2015 academic year. At the end year 2016, I'm more exit here by mono. Na still a kada soda monim. And I'm untia.
And then we say. Enu se woman so nkọ January 7 bia ye pam wo munyi na on free education
aban bia no wa free ho awoneka.
Thank you. So that argument na you are not making I mean it's a sham. It's baseless. Sometimes you don't expect to see people who are well educated to make that kind of argument. So wo connect bi one twa nyina na wo ba no wo de wo kwa wo de wo nya kan bi do. Governance is continuous. You inherit assets and liabilities. Obedia akonya, amammu akonya. Ofa eka ene dopade. Etu ba dopade ne man we see hospitals akase ane we see, secondary schools ane we see, na magya bi man akawro man nkyere beni aprami na afa instead of students. I said ya horo magya gure man nkyere beni aprami na afa instead of ayaresa for. And no incredible. They are all part of the assets and liabilities at the same time. Oba na ya kwaji ska betu ani ese be pu kwasi interchange send ya woje wani age wo se we interchange. All that you have done is to change traffic control to a fourth tier or third tier or whatever. I never know why. Yet what they born when say you are doing interchange me wa wo ba na wunnim kwampa ska graph aso beto.
It's a progressive need free SHS, difference be anymore. And then NDC can claim the credit, say, I'm no free.
Messi, na kufa na about John Dramani Mahama, but so the man ko to biano. This one wasn't John Boyd who was talking. Nyakasa did not secretary be and it was not done Kufuado. I'm citing people or trying report no. Online if you sit here from online. So Nana Kufuado so anka, you should come and put me to a challenge. Okay. About John Dramani Mahama was also free education. Now, so idea now was one for us. This is my question to him and Baumia today. So John Mahama in Frasia, why was Nanado praising him for having started?
Interested. The debate on free SHS, I definitely, you bet me I conclude. 7 days to elections. You know, Political Science Department of University of Ghana at the post near Musovino at media Bontain. One of the key issues that may determine this year's election is free SHS. And Anopa debate, you know, But unfortunately, the NPP's communicator no entity and join the Anopa and for Mfanche. But next time, no, you bet unfortunately. No, omuntimi ma aya na motimi ama ye ho in terms said be a betimi aboa na yetimi pay replacement but ma yen try ho tiawa na yen kombra ye koba mendelo habeto aso na makan wo messages ni be post no aba odim say University of Ghana ye be hwe na omo predict say na na adodan kwa Kufuado ebedi abato ni mu enkunim with some 51 or so % ahead of the election ye be hwe na yetimi atisa nkombo no afro ma me twa me hotiawa na memra sese a beba
Tete kwashi di koko ba Ghana ha 1879. Omane nyamfoso bebre efi koko yi mu. Se koko yi betina ama ye nyina dia. Gise fertilizer bebo. Fertilizer ba ko ekwiafo nyina gya tuma mu bohu se. Any agricole little bit fertilizer. Hwe 30 ml French you 15 liters. Na woso no afi fa bo koko ni spray. Fa koko no ahaban ni dua any abra koko no egu hwere. Agricole little bit fertilizer die. Cocoa Research Institute of Ghana aye hwehwemu asayase se cocoa board enfama ekuafo nyina. Ministry of Agriculture so ekanfu agricole little bit fertilizer ma cocoa no nyini. Ope agricole little bit fertilizer chira kwan ne ya. Na cocoa fo no edim. Agricole little bit fertilizer, original cocoa fertilizer.
Come this December 7, 2020.
Every Ghanaian,
I mean, every registered voter across the country needs to vote.
to vote, to vote, to vote.
No matter which part of the country you live,
Work or come from,
You need to vote.
vote if you are a registered voter
Vote to choose a president.
and a parliamentarian.
Please, please
Please,
it's your civic responsibility to vote.
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 Let your voice be heard.
let your thumb do the magic.
Vote your choice.
abusia yada say but Anopa yego so awo Dwabre so ahwefo mfa nche na yentimi antwa wetel emfiri honom na afi lawyer so embra na yentu akomodie ni so time heba yene omo eni nkomo morning
sir.
Bibi aboko time boko de
Bibi aboko.
okay Anopa de na wo mai
Anopa de ya pomu de honsem dani de nyina say ya catch out of one say World Health Organization for penny for am enya ntie say wo ba bibi memu ha ba Ghana memu ha yade a ekunye ye pa yade friend say a 3D yade malaria fever ana ekunye ye pa and they say yade bia besin say we come say stro sa yade no kra echen a 3D yade but nhwehwemu nso me hu say bibi memu ha from January to December enipa dodo a 3D yade etimi ekum omu enipa bebro over 11 million ana a 3D yade etimi ekum omu ana say do mu to ananom wonse do o de Ghana memu ha kra no nso a enipa close to 8,000 ana a 3D yade etimi edo mu to ananom wonse do ne sa ni ntina dandan na KNJ Herbal Center ya fa to ye ho so say TV so radio so information centers baby biala adofo ne ahwefo ebete ye nka no ye bedi edu papa time herbal mixture ho adanse e de akire obi biala on te time herbal mixture enka no no so akwa akɔpɛ bi atɔ anom na etiri de yade na adokro abusuamu no so ama abusuamu mo tisika ato onuro ahodo nyina enso munya omo yade no epom asibre bia no time herbal mixture ebeje abusuamu no e de afri etiri de yade aye yade kwankɔ no ho ama omo so omade no ho kora na menche ho na me de enuro mu nkyeremu ebeba na yema mka adofo nyina se omo pene dodo a omo de omo ni be kyeremu Kumasi KNJ herbal shop e wo Kumasi Kejetia Imroma Bijan house atonsu agogomona junction na kwan ne kobokuro na onsa beka dodo biala ope e ho eno ekyire odo ani bekyeremu okenso okokanshi dragland Ropage Ventures Tribe of Judah odo ani bekyeremu na ko he by okaso Pink FM abrosana se ho no ma takwafo nyina ehwem nyina so mfom ani nkyeremu owas ebibiduro fie afen so takorade fo nyina enso mfom ani nkyeremu AA mensa e ho so dodo biala omupe bia omunsa beka bi ba kumienu bia nso drugstore herbal shop Lances chemical shop biala yeton eduro odo ani ekyirema onsa beka ba kumienu bia ope no bebuta se edie be nuro kra na edie abedwa wanto bacho enuro ne mienu time herbal mixture eni ni ya KNJ herbal capsules time herbal mixture ne 822 3 de ya de ase edi efre abusuamu no na KNJ herbal capsules so boy immune system no Michel white black cells and red black cells no a prevent efre ya de enkeka hu biala ebetre ni pedua so na ebedi ni pedua ne enya no KNJ herbal capsules bomoda na hwe TV na se na hwe screen na so bon se number ne egu ho fa na efre na ne yentwetwe nkomo e wo 0244 417 669 0244 417 669 yenjo brani adaje ne fa enu mu nchemu emfa ma yana dofo nyina me de adofo bi frase de free time herbal mixture dan dan na meka se enam etri de ya de enti obu ho no ma nanum ato ontimi endidi aduane ebesi nanim na ntachirema so nyina ya nyonyono aduane ton ntachirema so mpa na ofe mpacho udidi afatame obu ho no ma ti aduane pampam kura na ne bo afu dan dan nyanso meka se nipadua no ahoden ene aduane na nipadua no efu ene aduane enti yobi na utie me na se ontimi endidi a ema nipadua no eye mre ye hwe broni mpo a oye ka no o ma ka se ka ebehia batre ehia fuwo ehia insu ansa na ka na etimi edi akoniaba se sa na yema ya mbobo so ebi eni ka no ma nya de aka no ospark mpo a ebe eyeye ana ka no ebetimi akọ insu eni ka no ma ekwa overheat ebeche no fuwo eni ma ospark ebe ye nyonnyonyo sa nso na nipadua no etie se nipadua no ontimi endidi entimi enum nso nipadua no apomden e wo fom nipadua no mpo entimi enyini ye ne sa na ntina uye obi na utie me na se wonum na ato na ontimi endidi entimi enum nso a me kamfo time herbal mixture edi amount ena malaria parasite aba nipadua mu nti ama ontimi endidi eye time herbal mixture ana me kamfo de ama obu ho no ma ohwe me ansa na obetimi edidi mpoje se okokope akoho bi ede fa na menase ansa na wetimi edidi wonom nsa ma afi de oyam niam nyina esei wo obi afi na wonso de ensanom ahyew asese onom ensa edidi a afutuo ba kwa me de ma nsa enfa nsanom enhyew ase ana enfa nsanom enstart se onom sa edidi wan ho ye bedrum bi na ohaw bi aba wo sa no ho wo sa no nso ho to chema ensunsan so boni bebre ana edibre ni pedua no ye nsa no mom na akoye sonea ewo ni pedua no ma esone ifine nkekahu biala ebe ni pedua no eso enti se wonum na ato na untimi endidi a eye time herbal mixture kaine woni sa time no time ebredi to etridi ya de na ase enie obu on ma na malaria parasite nti okoto ketesumpa ontimi enda na omuni hukobunkum na okonifa na otwa agado na omunyam ewo ne keteso me pa chopia de be chen na obesori abedware akwa office no sa bre na okotena office na otonko wan hwe ya wo boss eba beto obeka cho se unye serious na oba be yuadi ana wadwuma eba bebon obi na ka na asem se adwuma ejaye de anya di oni adwuma paye edin ye pan ewo ye man ma ye wo eni nti odofo entrauma malaria parasite enkofa nkotena sa oha we se mu ema ne nkonkonam so ema nkonko lusu adwuma eye time herbal mixture edra me kan for ed amount minim dwumadi a time herbal mixture edi amame eni nti na dan dan nyina mitimi etena TV so radio so eka de mensa esimebo se obi a etiri de ya de ha no etete no no wato ni sika egu ato nura hodo nyina ebi anom enso yade no de etia na etie omane nsa enka time herbal mixture na ononom na entu malaria parasite bia enfa enfri ni peduanum emani ni peduanum so enya na pomodere sonko na onde ne ho time herbal mixture edro ba ko odofo a wo hweme edro a onom a utimi edidi na utimi enum nso ma utimi edwonso na onum aduro na wudidi enum nso edwonso no yade bi ewo ni peduam mpa bi ambetra na mantimi amos so ade se obehwe na efri ni paduanum ama won so wade won ho enu ntina make for time herbal mixture ade ama obu on ma obu se sabria na malaria parasite or wo ati egu odasani so ne ho shiniti edwan hunu nyina so ni so obobobo wa basa na malaria parasite na wudi am ne ya adwen se awia kataban ya eboi awia ya no odin ye pa enso bese ne kohwe afi na obi atwe ntoma befu atwe silt befu pa kan se esiso bon ho jejeje amo no ho sa akokwa insu abono obebisa ne sa adaya wose mpacho pi awo ede no ontimi enye no ho hwe oba beto awia me pacho me kanfo time herbal mixture ede ama sama wonsa enkabina enyi malaria parasite no enfa emfri wakwam na ensiesie ni padua no ema ni padua no enso enya na pomodere sonko na yade biara adukro ni padua no na wotu sika eto no nyina ahodo nyina bi no enyi mfri sa oha ne sa tebia no embo ama ni padua no enso enya na pomodere sonko obu on ma minia driver ni a wotie me wotena se eche ye pa obekwa kuduru fi bo so honam nyina eya wo ya minim energy drink ahodo a wonnom ye dan nya so meka se energy drink na wonnom no enya se mi se obi adwuma cafe no ewo mu ye pa cafe na eko ni padua no edi ensunsan so boni bebre ana edi ebre ni padua no nti so obi a wotie me na se na malaria parasite akwafa honam ya wo edi abro waposo eya wo ya honam nyina ensi susu ye wo ye adwuma kakra bi mpa otebre ewo ni padua ni titru ene ye maame no ni anuanom a mse bi mu ye adwuma ewo eja so mu ye adwuma ewo awia so wo bayale abekwa kodura ya de sabia doctors wo humoja nyina awe dan nya ne ye pe emoja edi esiwo so me kanfo time herbal mixture edi ama obi a wo ye adwuma ewo ja so ye adwuma ewo awia so enso twa wo ginam awia ba wo ginam kuku huriase ye we se nyina wo ginam eni ti dan nya na nipadua no ayemre nipadua no apomden ewo fom ma won sanka time herbal mixture na won so enu bi na ensiesie nipadua no enyi free sa ohaw ene sa amane we se a wonam no embo ama nipadua no so enya na pomden sonko omu sa ade sa efri onyankopon nanso ode adia edre friend say time herbal mixture mu minim obi a wate sika akoto time herbal mixture ede abafie no se entimi ansa ne yade ama no ansa wo yade ama okra na enye enan enum ene ensia ne sa ni ntina me kanfo time herbal mixture ede ama ma me bra wo ma ye mo franket one sa abreya encha na omu sanso eba be school wo toni provisions toni niema no me kanfo so be time herbal mixture yi kura mi etoa ba mienu miensa ede aka abofra no ho ebra wo toni provisions na ode ma no ensan se nyina boarding house nyina yakobida yenim se wo kotena school ma se de esitie ebra wo kɔ dan ne ntontom ewe wo kɔ ba bia obefa bia ntontom ana ni ye edi ahurisie ewo school mu ho enu nti abo ntontom so kɔka wo ba no na se wo de plasmodium parasite ne ekɔ ni mogya ma enya de abofra no ebetime nya apomden etimi atena school mu ho esua de anhwa ebra kakra abofra no eba bi di wo fie no na ne nanfofo esua de enso edi egu nachi ne sa ni ntina me kanfo time herbal mixture se ma wonsa enkebi na abofra na wo tɔne niema tɔna niema hodo nyina se odi kɔ school mu no per time herbal mixture ni bi eka no ho oba wo tie mi ampacho nso ubu nsa na wa yas eye wo ya ubu nsa na wa yas edwa ubu nsa na utifa pa uti dwa gaga oya ni amane a wonam ni nyina time herbal mixture kai no we say time no time mini abanam se ubu nsa oya wa wonam nti mojasu fi na wasa anka besne epi na ensia eda toso nso na mojasu fi na etwa na mojasu fi na entimi emma ada abadodo na eye na miensa obi wo hono ma uti ma onko ade kama se bosome ba ko mienu ede kwa miensa ne nan onhu emoja enimu da onim se wafa yefunu ebra okwa ya de sabia na doctor for eye ne lab test etwa ne scanner hodo nyina no doctor se onfa yefunu ebra doctor be sanso akɔ ho asem ababe yo malaria test owi anu ababe ka cho say enam abon tontom friend say female anopheles mosquito ana ababe ka no de plasmodium parasite ede aba oni paduam enu ntina ama won sabu no asizi ama obu nsampa no ayas eye wo ya time herbal mixture eye edra me kan for de ama say wonya bi enonom a oya wa wonnam ni nyina eba be yisa o ha we say nya ede efri wakwam na obu nsanso a emoja sufi no etimi ababe sene ama eniema nyina akoyi enso ede ama ni paduam no so enya na pomedene time herbal mixture time furniture more drugstore herbal shop lances chemical shop biala yeton edro okwa wo se open time herbal mixture okwa no se time ni bi ni ho na mom je edro we ani ni duduma ba kwa mpacho sini hu ka cha se wa de nyina prince na akosi for that say sika dweta ni hu na de mini bi amede ma Ghana amansan mini bi amede ma asantema mini bi amede ma kumasema mini bi amede ma nkrama na mom wa pomuden ho nsem pa de mi obi amede ma wo ye pa ani se obenya pomuden no wa pomuden na agina gyina brand na esisi so ama niema nyina akoye enso e de amawa na eye edre friend say time herbal mixture history na se na sabre ya ne fire number ne friend na ne ntwetwe nkomo e wo 0244 417 669 0244 417 669 ebra me de ma no AC na me ka say empanifo se senkoko ana se enoma omuntakra ese ana omutubum ebra de time herbal mixture e bae no ana esanso di KNJ herbal capsules edre yikurami eye edra e support enkwamo no ye ka se enkwamo na me kire asodiafo enkwamo na woni padua no ye white black cells no red black cells no omumum na ejina ho e fight titia enyale ahodo a ebetre ni padua no entu ye obi na se wutie me na se otai e yare a doctor for anasa ya se bia no ho no ma onko da KNJ herbal capsules ye edra me kan for ed amount ba be boa white black cells no red black cells SC na mana pomdre sonko na enu ahodo a doctor for dia ma wa onum nyina enso enkonkosi hwe no ba be boa ama wadon ho edi free sa enu a doctor for de wato so no so afemi nua ba me ma me a wo hwe me mpacho wa wudi adanse ese na nsen wo ho hu nsufita bi o hemfio a so pantinum nsufita na fe kwa de etwitwa bate se akatoa no enkaboni bi edi aba me nua ba ma wo kwetena agana bia so a wo chema na nsufita bi efiri wo ba mem eba KNJ herbal capsules eye edra me kan for ed amount ba ma wo ho no ma na ensansa bi gu ba ma ho watiti ba ma ho ama na aye kurubu on mo nam na ne nsa hye ne ntomem ne nsa hye ne nikem posa na o posa ne ba ma no KNJ herbal capsules eye edra me kan for ed amount ba ma odwonso anemu apai mienu odwonso na ba ko egu fa na ba ko egu mpaboa so odwonso na odwonso mogya nyina eye KNJ herbal capsules o to na o to mienu miensa enan oba biala ne nadi mpaso agudie da no me pa chombo modan na ma oba ne bi enso eno menu aba onso ba me biala onso ne nadi mpaso agudie da no ma ne binom na emboa na ensisi abusuamu ensisi awade enum enyi yade biala wa hemfio ene mo ba ma no emfa emfiri ho ebra me de ma no esi ma mfa ye cha kwan ensan so entodwa biem ye cha kwan e wo kuma se kagitia imroma bijan house atonsu agogo monako junction e kwan na ekobokuro na onsa be kan dudu biala ope eno echi odoni ebe chiremu kasoa pink fm abrosana se ho odoni ebe chiremu Larry and Larry odoni be chiremu tribe of Judah odoni be chiremu nako heba odoni be chiremu bi biala yitu enu okoton kenso okokanshi drag lemu nyina onsa be ka bi ba ku mi
fada be da say why your fancy I was at my try hotel na yen komra ye koba ye beto ankomode ni so sesia ye ba Abusia yada say enti yego so awa Dwabre so na afe ye nto ankomode ye so na afe ye mfansi na afrefo so enti me embrem lawyer na yego so aye de nkomo but na e was say we no ebetwem tew na afe ti me ekope schedule enti na ye de sa but some beside na me bisa no eka ho na so de eka ho na so and then you know I say the political science department of the University of Ghana and the post about Monte so me so when you be akenkan menkan Okay.
The entire men can be very simple because one more know they are fighting against it. That is, I don't just have any solid. It's not valid.
Wow.
I mean, I've had lecturers from that same department who are saying they did not sanction any such posts. And they are no matter no. I mean, loopholes won't be for that reason. It's not valid because. Why would let's say let me give you an institution like let's say Ghana Police Service the statement then you get other top commissioners also saying we didn't sanction it. Police administration make a decision, all the commissioners are involved. I'm just citing them as an example. So likewise, if a department like the political science department that's what my poster now you get some top lecturers or senior lecturers in that same department, now one more I can say and then they stand criticizing the entire thing that has been done. Man, valid.
Elizabeth said, reported by Adam Wankasa Mufras, yes, more rubbish.
Namia quite a medium rubbish scratch. Quite a person about Yakoto.
There were 17 million registered Ghanaians.
Thank you. Now, we post was 11,000 for Nipa 11,000. I didn't know about 51%. About Nipa 11,000. Take us as being